Okay, so we're gonna do some more Brink gameplay with some commentary. See if I can actually
We hit the mother lode. One
manage
of the
to ramble
terrorists
on
captured was
for
Natea.
all
Chen's
near
number
15
two.
minutes of this
He's
video. If
cooperating.
not, I'll just stop
He said,
and you guys get to
I don't care what you
watch
say.
it
Intel
without
raids
my
from public transport is just embarrassing.
soothing
Chopper food can't be
voice.
that scared.
I got nothing.
this guy we
I don't know.
captured, the pilot,
Anyway,
that guy
so
out, yeah,
this is the second mission.
So he flips on his comrades, and now
It
we
is
grab
the
Chen
second
and
mission
it's all
for
over.
the ARC Security Force. I think I got that right.
No, but
Shockingly.
he's the one scaring the guests to revolt with some bullshit story
Anyway,
about playing.
it is you're supposed to breach this building, hack a mainframe, hacker style, and then crack a safe, get a data disk back to this spawn point, and then you win. I do not win. I am not Charlie Sheening this map. I am actually failboating it up this map. We hacked the mainframe pretty quick, but I don't know. I struggle with the final portion of moving the data disk back to the spawn point. The computer AI did a pretty good job of locking us down. And I talk like I was actually playing with other players, which I was not. A couple of different reasons for that. And my shooting right there was probably the primary reason. I don't like going and playing online first-person shooters before I've been familiarized myself with the game itself. Yeah, I said that right. Just because it's kind of embarrassing being the noob playing with a bunch of people that know what they're doing, or at least feeling like everybody else knows way more about it than I do. My guy is on, I think he's level 2 here, maybe level 3. I unlocked some weapon attachments. You probably noticed the scope on my gun. I did switch my guns around. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the gun that I picked. It's kind of got a lot of recoil. I think that's why you see me use my secondary quite a bit in this. But we actually do halfway decent. Well, I actually do, and the AI actually does a halfway decent job with this first part. We kind of lock down the spot where the mainframe is and stop the enemy from getting in there. I think it's because I accidentally discovered this little down area so that I could get the drop on them. Apparently my teammates followed me. Once we wiped out their team, we kind of closed off this side hallway and stopped them from running through, which helped out quite a bit in terms of actually getting hacked on the mainframe. Pretty successful. Anyway, then this door opens up to go try to hack the safe, and that's when the trouble begins. The game is pretty hard just playing with AI. It kind of feels like the enemy AI is a little bit smarter than the AI that is on your team, which I guess makes sense in terms of the people on your team have one live player. That's, I guess, based off the assumption that the live player knows what he's doing and is able to actually help out his teammates. Here I kind of clean up quite a bit. Smoked most of the guys that came around that corner, which I think had a pretty drastic effect on how quickly we hacked that. This opens these doorways, so now we can run through and get to the safe and hack it. Because I'm the assault class, the only primary objectives that I have are either take more command posts or escort the engineers to crack the safe. To be an engineer to crack the safe. The second time I played this mission, I played through as a spy the first time around and the engineer the second time around so that I could directly play the objective, because my line of thinking was that it might actually affect on whether or not I beat the mission. And if I had, that's the class that you would see me playing as right now, but I did not. It was pretty bad. Slightly frustrating, almost rage quit. Then I read about a bug. Well, earlier I read about a bug that if you quit the game prior to successfully exiting the game on PC, it has a bug right now that will delete your main character, which is something that I don't really feel like doing. While I do enjoy the game, I don't feel like playing stuff that I've beaten already. Don't really feel like playing stuff that I haven't beaten yet at this point. Probably a combination of being tired and having some frustrations with my audio recording for the gameplay commentary. Some of you are probably saying, and don't do commentary, please. But, yeah, I don't know, it's fun. Here I smoke these two guys right here like I know what I'm doing. Drop down like a boss and shoot at my own teammate. Run out of ammo. Try to shoot 3 more times after I've run out of ammo. That's how aware I am on the battlefield. You see why I'm not playing this game online yet? Anyway, enough berating my own personal first-person shooter skills, especially in this type of first-person shooter. All in all, despite the negativity, I actually do. I like the game. It's fun. It's got an oddly addicting quality. The first time I played through this and I lost, I actually didn't feel very much frustration at all. And I was kind of excited to start it back up and try to play the objective. And then my team got choked again, just like we do in this particular mission. You'll see when we're escorting this, the reason why we didn't have any enemies by us is because they were all falling back to essentially the point where we have to escort this to, which was ingenious on their part, frustrating for me. So I was like, oh, we're doing pretty good. You know, the guys are behind us. I think we're moving ahead. Oh, I'll take this guy out real quick. You know, miss him a couple times, finally take him down. Oh, okay. Guys are still behind us, and thinking most of their team is probably behind us because that's where the one red dot is. There's another red dot behind us, and all of a sudden there is most of their team in front of us, which does not work out well for us. Some of you might have noticed some little hopping here and there on some of the frames, like it kind of stops for a second. It's probably because I use Fraps to record my gameplay. It's a software recording tool, if you're not familiar. It lacks my frame rate at 30 frames a second for recording purposes. And while for the most part my graphics card can handle anything while being locked at 30 frames per second, if there's a lot on the screen that's forcing the process go from standard processing to a whole bunch at once, it will stutter a bit. And it's pretty easy to catch because you're locked at 30 frames, so it only really takes about 5 frames for it to drop for you to notice it. It's something I've gotten used to when I'm doing gameplay footage. Some games it's worse than others. Like for some reason, I can play Dragon Age 2 while recording Fraps. Absolutely no problem. Don't get any more hiccups than I do when I'm playing without recording Fraps. But I found with some other games, I really think it's engine-based in how they run on the ATI cards themselves. With some other games, there are points where there are some hiccups. I've done some Defense Grid gameplay, which runs on the Gamebryo engine, and it's just a simple tower defense game. But if I get enough towers on the map, it will stumble and stutter quite effectively. But yeah, I think I already mentioned I have a 6970 graphics card. I have an i7 2600K, 16 gigs of RAM, solid state primary drive, 2 Samsung F3s, RAID 0'd. That's what I run most of my programs off of, is the RAID 0'd Samsungs. Some items I do run off the solid state. Basically, my drive access times are next to none with most applications that I run, which is nice. You'll see that most of my loading screens are pretty quick, and for the most part, unless it's Mass Effect 2, I don't cut them out. Mass Effect 2, I do cut the loading screens out because I've found that most of the missions run anywhere from 30 to 35 minutes. And so in order to do a mission in 2 gameplay videos or even 1, if I feel like speeding the gameplay up, I usually have to cut as much as I can. As I'm running through here, I know I'm running out of time. I'm trying to get back to this stupid data disk and run right into a glass wall. That's apparently not exactly intelligent. No, I think it's a lot of my frustration is I don't know the map, and I probably would learn the map if I tried to play it online and actually spend some time with other players and just follow them around instead of trying to follow the AI around. Just because the AI is not as good as I think it should be, and I probably feel that way just because I lost this mission twice in a row. But don't take my frustration with that as an actual slight against the game. All in all, still having a lot of fun with it. This is almost an ingenious maneuver by the AI. They trap us at these stairs and just hold us down and throw grass in our face like bullies did in elementary school. I don't know. I got nothing. Bad joke. Anyway, I got blown up right there. That was pretty excellent. But for the most part, I'm pretty much out of stuff to talk about. Figure I'll let you watch the rest of the gameplay in peace. I would like to say, if you like my videos, please bother to hit the thumbs up button. It lets me know that I'm doing something correctly, that people like my videos. I've adjusted my rendering to 720p instead of rendering 1080p. I figure it takes forever and a day for 1080p to load up on YouTube, and 720p actually loads pretty fast, and I can render a 15-minute 720p video in right around 20-25 minutes or so, and that's, it takes me right around 35-40 minutes to do a 15-minute 1080p video. So there's a bit of a difference there, plus the file size is smaller, which means that it uploads to YouTube faster, which is a plus for me. That way I don't have my system just stuck uploading videos all night long. Actually gets them done, which allows me to get them up to you faster. I plan on in the future buying new releases as they come out, ones that interest me. Not because I think that I'm going to make money doing gameplays or commentaries or anything like that. Because I like to play video games, and it is fun creating videos for them, as odd as that sounds. For the most part, I'm having a good time with this. I'm a moderate to average gamer. I'm not some prodigy or anything. I can't just pick up a game and wreck face at it right off the bat. It takes me a lot of practice, and you'll probably see a lot of that, but I'm just a average gamer. I will never try to say that I'm pro. I do have the occasional gameplay that I feel like I'm cheating because I'm doing really well, but that's usually because I've accidentally put it on easy or something ridiculous like that. Well, I think that wraps it up. If you like it, please. If you don't feel like liking it, or you're interested in seeing other gameplays, feel free to subscribe. I will be posting gameplay videos pretty regularly. I have so far, and I really plan on continuing to do so. I'm actually kind of shocked right now. I just ramble for almost the entire period of this gameplay. If you don't like commentaries and you'd like to see a gameplay video of just the gameplay with the audio not turned down and my voice not over the top of it, leave a comment. I will keep that in mind, and my next couple gameplays probably won't have commentary anyway, because I find that more and more I'm rambling about pointless stuff. well, there's the failure for you. You guys have a good night.